Right, good afternoon. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's see if we can get this to work this time. So, we are back on TemplateMaker.nl, and we are just showing we haven't changed any of the settings from the first time round. So we've picked a polygonal box, shaped box with a lid, which if you're looking on your icons is this one here, next to your polygon box. So we have this one here with a lid, and we've put in an inner diameter of 60 is what it comes up with. We've changed this to 6 sides rather than 7. We've changed our height to 140 millimeters and our lid height to 25 millimeters, and we've just put a clearance percentage of 5%. So the clearance percentage is how tight your lid should fit onto your box. Glue flap and glue flap angle I haven't changed, I've left that the same. Document margins 10, I've just left it as custom. So page size, I've set it as you decide, and I've set it to 295, 295, which is well within my 12 by 12 parameters that I want it to be, and my resolution of 96. So then we have it downloaded, which we already have down here, so I'm not going to download it again because it's already been downloaded twice. We don't need it again, do we?
No.
You want to just say to Claire, I'll check?
I've already said that you'll check.
Thank you. So we're going to go into Affinity Designer so I can show you what we did, so you can see how we got round our issue of getting it the right size to come into the project. So let's start a fresh page so you can see. So we'll start new, and we're going with our preset of 12 by 12, which is fine, or 11 by 6.5 by 11.73 and 96 dpi, which is what we have it set up as. Document unit in millimeters, which is fine. Now we're going to create. So we're going to go to File and Place. And we're going to place the file from Downloads as an SVG. And then we can just drag that across so we have which one we need on the page. Scroll back up a bit for me. Let's go off the page a bit. Sorry.
Don't forget to speak up a bit in.
Sorry, I'm trying to speak up as loud. If you can't hear me, please let me know.
I will tell him off if he keeps mumbling.
I am trying not to.
Or you can just leave it as I will tell him off.
Just tell me off. Right, come here. Come here then.
Hang on.
2 seconds before you sit down and start up. I know you've made a mess down there. Comments going up here, no comments down here.
Okay. That's a bit dense, isn't it?
Okay. And for some reason we have blooming things back on.
Oh, captions.
Captions, yeah.
I can't change that. It does it automatically.
Yeah, but again, no comments.
No, it should
I
come
don't
up
know.
with a little button down. Oh, I wonder if I... See, sometimes that will work. Right, if they've got to keep messing with things on Facebook, honestly.
I don't know.
They have an interface that worked.
So, you know, I apologise, I can't see your comments, so please bear with me. I will try and speak up so you can hear me. So this is our file, and then we have the SVG which we open as well. So in a separate file, we go to File and Open. And we're going to open the SVG file. So there we have the SVG file also already open. It's already pinged up, it's already there. So first I'm going to take my top box. I'm going to select everything.
Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, Emma Jane. I know what it's like when you have those nights you can't sleep, believe me.
And we're going to copy that, and then we're going to go back to our original. Sorry, wrong one. That's what I've already done. And we're going to paste.
Are you trying to cheat and jump ahead?
So we're just going to line it up, make sure that it fits, make sure it matches what we've got on the page, which it does, and then we're going to group it. So Command and G. So here we can see that's gone to one group for that bit. We're then going to pull our page up, so we have our other section.
What's that? You just done it again.
It's alright, I know what I'm doing. It's alright.
You know what you're doing. Questionable.
Cheeky man. And then we're going to go back to our SVG file, and we're going to bring in the bottom half. Oh, come on. Select it all for me. Oh, being naughty. There we go, that's what we want. So we're going to copy that one. And then we're going to come back into this one here. And I'm just going to move that. What have you lost here?
Ah, okay.
So apart from the will to live.
I can't even remember if I hit the record button or not.
No, you haven't because it's not red. So let's move that across.
I would say, can I go home? But no.
You are home, dear. So next I'm going to paste in what we've just done. So down here as it comes in. And we're going to drag that over the top so it matches up. And we're going to group that again. So we know that those two match. And last but not least, I'm going to turn off this base layer so it's not there.
Tech guy.
Tech guy, yes darling.
It won't start recording. I thought it was that I'd been slightly loopy and it's just not it. I've now clicked it 4 times, it's not recording.
Close it, start again.
Why are there 2 copies that have to be grouped together? One is the lid and one is the base.
Yeah, so this one's the base, this is the big bit, and this one's the bottom. The reason we're doing it like this is when you bring it in direct from the import from Template Maker, I'd forgot the name of it, sorry, it puts in as basically on a 12 by 24 mat, isn't it?
Yes. Really usefully.
Really usefully, but if you don't have a 12 by 24 mat, obviously that's what it causes issues. What?
You know you said that the comments were really tiny?
Yeah.
That's because something's gone a bit wrong with your chatbot.
Right, okay, so they are really tiny, so can I shut it off?
Turn it off, because it's basically taken all the text and squished it up.
Okay, let's close it.
No, not then. Not then 2. There was another copy that you overlaid. Okay, so the original copy that was overlaid was it's basically an image of the SVG. So when you place an SVG, rather than just opening it, it brings it in as an image in Affinity. It's not bright. No. Everybody think I have issues with IT today. Today and yesterday.
Yes. So that's hopefully brought that in. So.
Computer go wee.
Okay, that's not.
What's it? What's he done?
The iPad's playing the last one, not.
Oh, that'd be why you're struggling to see comments then, dear. You silly sausage.
God help me. Hey, I can see comments. Hello, everybody. Hallelujah. Can I go back to bed now? Please. God help me. So, right, anyway, back to what I was doing. I apologise, people, it's been one of those days.
Hence we ended up upgrading to Big Sur yesterday because we had one of those days yesterday too.
We did. And one of the reasons why I'm doing the stream on the old computer and not on that one.
Yeah, I can't do text.
Yes.
Which was part of your stream that you were going to do, wasn't it?
Yeah, I might not bother now. Given the afternoon I've had, adding text to this may not be an option. Right, So now we're going to export it. So we're going to go File
You can see comments, okay, can't you?
and Export. They seem to be working now. Yes.
Right,
so-
I'm restarting my Mac.
Okay, you restart the Mac. I'll hopefully get this. So we've had to recreate a new persona for it, and we've called it ScanNCut Flatten. And we've done it
Which
to
is what I'd suit to the computer.
96 dpi. So on our more options, we've basically unticked everything apart from adding the line breaks, and it's using the document resolution, so it will stick to the 96, and it just stays as is, which is what we want. So we go to Export. I'm not going to overwrite the one Natalie's already done because that would just be suicidal, because I know the one that Natalie's already done works. So I'll put that in. I'll put a number 2 after it so it doesn't override it. And then we'll go to Canvas. So, into Canvas, and as you can see, we've already brought the file in, but I will do it again for you because I don't want to. That's interesting. How did you bring that file into Canvas?
Just SVG. Oh, stupid thing. Flipping export settings on your computer. Drive me up the wall.
So what's it done? Why is it brought in as an image?
Because it's basically turned it into an image rather than.
Because it rasterized it.
Yeah. So
Right,
it turned
okay.
it to an image.
Right,
Okay.
okay, so thank you. So, export.
Right, are we back up over here?
And let's overwrite my second one because that will have at least replace. And let's try that again. It's been one of those days. It's been a fun day, hasn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
yesterday was bad enough, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
crashing every 10 minutes.
Box and lid SVG. Come on.
We couldn't have done a stream yesterday, could we?
Yay! Right, we now have a box and a lid which we could cut out of a 12 by 12, but I'm leaving that for Natalie for tomorrow because Natalie's going to do it.
No, you're not.
You said you were going to cut it out tomorrow.
Yeah,
You
I'll
did
cut
the
it out
design work.
tomorrow. You forgot the other bits.
Yeah, you want me to put in... Yeah, I'm going to convert my lines first. So these are all score lines, aren't they? The blue ones.
Yes.
Yeah, so I want those to go to
Draw.
dotted. Do you want me to put set them to draw or just dotted lines?
Set them to draw, please.
And dotted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, just draw and solid would be fine. 'cause
Draw and solid. Okay.
I'll use an embossing tool tomorrow and show how to use that.
Okay, fantastic. So, let's go with this one first. Let's see if we
Presumably it doesn't crash every 10 minutes.
Giddy out. Okay.
Is that how you'd rather it?
No, that's okay. I'm just trying to make sure I get
The right bits.
the right bits. So let's go there. Let's group those and call that lid. Then let's go for these to here and group those. Let's call those lid score. And we're going to set those to draw. So we can go up the top here and we can go to draw. And it will change all of those to draw for me. So let's shrink that up and shrink that one up. And then we can select that one down to there. And we can group those as well. And then we can shrink that up and call that base. And then last but not least, we can group those. We can group those. Not the shift we won't. Group those. Call that
Okay.
base score. And we'll set those to draw as well. So, what we've done there is all these are now set as draw lines. So all the blue lines that were on the screen are now set as draw lines. And all the red lines are set as cut lines. With a bit of luck. So, what spacing was on your diamonds? Do we know? Is it just on the lines?
Right, the diamonds, basically, the top of the diamond's going to be just underneath where your lid is, so about 27mm from the top,
Okay.
and then it just sits on each fold line through the middle, yeah? So
Okay, so let's go for a basic
I
shape.
have drawn him a little diagram, you know.
Yeah, I know you've drawn a little diagram, but I was concerned with my sizing. You know what men are like with sizing, you know, you can't do anything
Just
right.
don't make it too narrow between the two diamonds. Otherwise, when you tie your ribbon, it'll go and straight through, and you'll end up with two bits of rock.
I'm putting in a diamond, and I'm going to make it a bit smaller than that because that is a huge diamond. Let's bring it down in line with that line. That gives me a guide. Let's lock all of these so I don't end up moving anything I don't want to move. And then let's bring that in with shift to keep it constrained to side. And then remove that back to centre.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, you carry on. Let's see how that sits. See, that's too big still. So that needs to be smaller. Shrink it down again. Keep that centre. My diamond doesn't look diamond anymore. I'm going to start
It
that.
stretches so it looks like a long diamond.
So you want it longer? Do you want it full length?
No. If you go full length. Right, okay.
No, is that right then? Besides what I've done? 'Cause it looks like small across the top, so is that about right?
Yeah, that's about right, but you don't want it that wide.
So you
As
want
in
it
that
narrower?
way, so
So you want it more,
that's it.
a bit like that?
Yeah, because you don't want it too narrow in that middle. When you cut out that diamond,
Yeah.
the idea is you're going to put a score line that's down to the top tip and down bottom,
I got that on there.
and then it's going to tie in the middle. So if it's too narrow, all you'll do as soon as you tighten it, it'll go straight through.
Right, okay.
You'll end up with a top of your box and a bottom of your box, and they won't be attached.
Right, okay. Hi Jen, nice to see you. Hope you're okay. So I can copy that across now and put that on all. Yeah. So I'm just holding Alt, and each time I draw it, so that just duplicates what I've already got. That's any virgin. Duplicate again, and go centre, and duplicate again, and go centre.
If you're still watching while my charge, never through.
So I'm just going to move that one up a touch because it's just off centre. And maybe that one's just off as well. That's better. So all my diamonds are now in the centre. So now Natalie's saying she wants a dotted line that goes from the top on each side.
Or a solid one.
Oh yeah, a score line basically for it to go. Do you want me to put the last or one chevron on the top of the diamond?
Yeah, where the glue tab is.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is why if you look at my little diagram, there's a diamond that goes over the glue tab.
The other end. So at the top
yes,
end.
yes.
Yeah, so it's only the one half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, when you stick it all together, you're going to have a weird overhanging bit and it won't tie properly.
So just to take one more copy, and it's going up over this top bit here. And what I'll do in a moment is I'll put a line just through the middle of there. Maybe I might just delete that node out so it just brings that line across flat.
I apologise for the noise that is about to occur.
You're about to dry something, are you?
Yeah.
Yes, apologies for that. That's still working in the background. So that's that one. So let's sort out the node on this quickly first. So I'll just select this node here, and I want to take it out, and that gives me my flat side. And then I'm going to my path tool over here, and we're going to go on that line there. I'm going to press and hold shift so it draws me a nice straight line. Doesn't look straight at all, but apparently that is. How is that even close to being straight?
That's done.
That's okay. My path does not look straight at all.
How did you do it?
Press and hold shift. Oh no, don't do that.
Right. Go. Just click there and click again. No, because the more you click,
I know. I'm just trying to get this back to full screen so it gets rid of that, and then I can delete that one and
start again.
Right. But that one there, done with a click there, held shift, went down to there. That ain't straight.
No. Putting it bluntly, no. Not straight. And the way you can tell is if you click it and you can see
I've got multiple nodes.
Multiple corners, then you know it's not quite right. So just, let's delete that out.
I was trying to you see where this line here is where they were all supposed to line up to, but it obviously.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you go from this point here up to there and click again.
That's not straight either.
Your diamonds aren't straight, darling.
No, I know, but I was going to do it to there and I was going to line all the diamonds up to the top.
Well, how you get... You're doing it in the wrong order. Right. So line these up first and then you'd actually have a basis to work on because it snaps to your points. So if you go into edit, then a line to the left, there you go.
So they're all now nice and straight.
Yeah. And then that means if you look at your lid, which you know is 25, you know that then these need to just come down a little bit. Like so.
Okay. Okay, I can do a straight line from there. That's okay.
Then go from point to there. It's important to there and click.
Right, okay, so because your line goes across
Then
the tab as well, which is why I did it across, sorry.
Yeah, hang on. I'm going to make that make sense in a minute. Then here, with that glue tab, you're going to want to chop it. So instead of having that diamond there, you're going to take out a larger section here. So if we go to shapes, to our little trapezium, bring it down, I'm going to line it up roughly there, very roughly. Let's bring that up there. If we click it again, then we can get to our nodes. I'm just going to bring this in a little bit just here. I'm just going to take it just over that edge so it's going to be nice and easy for you to subtract. Move that to that point there, that to that point there. Job done.
Thank you, dear.
That's okay.
So you want me to subtract that then from...
Yeah.
From the base card or from the... So subtract that from...
The base.
From this bit here?
Yes.
Okay, right,
So
I need to
you
unlock
end up
my
with
base.
glue tabs.
Okay. Sorry, because my base was locked, you see, so it wouldn't... Yeah.
Yes.
So I want that piece and unlock my base. that
Straight up
piece.
the edge.
And then we're going to go into edit, and we're going to go to subtract. It's not allowed, apparently. Operation now. Selected object includes open paths or self-intersecting paths.
Right, which bits have you selected?
Path and that one you just done. That's all I've got selected.
I bet I know what it is. Right, on this one occasion, Ian, because it's you doing this rather than me, just leave that as is and just cut it like that.
And you'll correct it.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
When you send it to machine, you'll sort it out. So just leave it
I
like
don't
that.
usually advise doing it that way, but on that occasion, because otherwise it's a case of you editing notes. I know what you like with your notes.
I did the one at the top all right, but simple nodes I can do. Complex nodes maybe not. So that's there, and that's those. So let's group our diamonds and our. Yep. I can group my diamonds, can't I? So they don't move. So we'll group those. Call them diamonds. Two S's apparently. And then these two. We'll set to
What do you need to find some relate for you?
group those and call those diamond score. Then I'll set those to draw. Because we don't want those cutting out, because otherwise we're just going to cut a big strip in the middle of our
We don't want that.
shape, and we don't want that. And then this the bit at the top, do you want me just to leave that as a cut line? That little tab extra bit you put on.
Which bit?
The bit that you said to leave that you wouldn't normally leave.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cut
you wanted
line.
to cut that, yeah. Yes, that's what I was checking, just making sure. What have you lost?
Word live. And a knife.
If you know.
Seriously, I had it like. Have you walked off with my knife?
Why I wouldn't have your knife, dear.
Where else would it be?
It's got to be in that tub.
I'm starting to really doubt my sanity. I
Yes.
definitely cannot see that knife.
That's not good.
One piece of bad, but it's bright orange.
Mm. So that's how we get our box. Now we do some decoration on the side. Now, if we did want to do some text on it, the way I would probably do it is create a separate panel that matches sort of the sizing.
Yeah, so how would you do that?
Let me think. Where would I put my text? Put text on my lid, I suppose, couldn't I? And I could make a hexagon to match, and I could put a sentiment on the lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our lid panel here, and we have a hexagon tool over here. So we're going to bring in a hexagon, which isn't a hexagon because it's got too many sides. Wrong one. I want that one.
Yeah, you want 6 sides.
6 sides, not 8. Yeah, I can't count today. So I'm going to rotate
That's okay. I can't see craft knives.
rotate that around. So that matches. And then try and get that to centre because it will resize. Centre.
It's not in there. It wouldn't have left this room, would it?
No. Excuse me for 2 seconds. Hi, Sarah Lou.
Can you see it?
No, but I'm just usually a second pair of eyes, isn't it?
But let's move on.
Didn't take it in the kitchen with you.
No, why would I take a craft knife in the kitchen?
I don't know.
It's okay, you carry on and
Okay.
I'll check it out and something down.
Okay, apologies for that, people. I'm just trying to find Natalie's craft knife, which seems to have done a runner. I don't know what you've done with that, Mrs.
It's okay, you get back to it.
Yeah, okay. You didn't bring it over here, did you? So
No.
no.
No,
Anyway,
I
sorry.
wasn't using that to do that, was I? I was using my rotary drawer over there.
Yeah. So, okay, I've created my little hexagon here. So we have that. So now I can put my text within that panel. Now, bearing in mind that we're looking at this sideways on because our panel is sideways on, so we're going to have to rotate our text once we've managed to put some in. So we can go to our text, and have I got scripting installed on here? That'd be bad of me if I don't.
It would be bad of you, but I wouldn't be surprised because you're missing a few fonts on there at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah. I haven't installed it. Oh.
Yeah, because I was using it for the phone board, wasn't I?
You were?
And that's all up there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it up there a bit.
No, because you kept it on your finger.
Carry on.
You've got me confused though. I don't know what you've done with you.
Got you confused.
So let's find a nice font. So I would normally use Natalie's scripty font, but I don't have it installed yet. So
Very remiss of you.
it's not like me. I've usually got these things installed ready. Oh, is it in with it by your heat gun?
No.
Thought I could see something orange reflecting back there.
It's the two little tonic stars off the dice.
Ah, okay, sorry. So we have our panel. So text, we're going to have a. Let's pick that one. We'll just have a text, and let's put a Merry Christmas on it. It's going to be a Christmas box. I'm going to put Merry first, and we're going to rotate that. We can use Shift so it stays on the 45. That's a tad big. So shrink that down. Bring that up the top. Wonderful. And then we're going to get our Christmas. So we're going to write Christmas. Again, we know it's a bit big. We're going to use shift to constrain it when we turn it around. Oops. Let go of shift a bit early there. And we're going to move that up. And you can see it's a bit big, so again using shift to constrain it. Bring in the corners. There we go, we can make that fit across there. Let's bring that down a bit so it looks a bit more natural. And the important thing here is we're going to set both of those to draw, because I think we might foil that on the lid. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Foil a Merry Christmas on the lid.
Yep.
Yep. Wonderful. So what I will do, I'm going to group that with my lid so it's all one piece. Missed one. Let's drop that into that group. And we'll call that lid. Let's not call it lid, let's call it panel, because the lid is already there.
Make you confused.
Yeah, I don't want to confuse myself. And that way then, when we come to cut it out, I can move that off and we can do that separate so we know it's just that one. And then if we need to, we can rotate that round so we know it looks alright, it reads alright. And there we have a decorative panel that we can put onto the lid of our box. Yeah. Without further ado, I'm going to save that because I don't want to lose this.
Not after you've gone to all this trouble.
No, I'm going to go to File, we're going to save as. And let's call it Christmas Cracker Box. We can save on the desktop so we know what it is, and we know where it is. And then tomorrow, the one thing you will get used to is whenever you save anything in Canvas, it suddenly opens all your panels back up. So you suddenly end up with this huge. But if you do that and you're still working on it, you can just close all your panels and drop them back down. So given how well today's gone, I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to go and help Natalie try and find her knife because it's driving her mad. So thank you all very much, and hopefully it's been not as bad as we thought it was going to be in the end. We got there eventually. Apologies for the first stream and the interruptions, so people ringing us at the same time, which we weren't expecting. So thank you all very much. I hope you've enjoyed that, and we will be back. Are you going to stream at 11 or are you going to stream at 2?
I will go at 2, because given how today's gone, I think it's going to be all hands on deck for that one.
Okay, so you got, what's tomorrow, Wednesday?
Yes.
So you got watercolour as well tomorrow?
Yes, so I will do the one after the other.
So do 2 o'clock and then we'll do watercolour at 4?
Yeah.
And we'll do a watch party at 11?
Maybe.
I can do a watch party at 11 because I can do it like I did this morning. I'll do it different. I'll do it the way it's I normally do it, so I can hopefully get into it.
Yeah, it was playing you up this morning.
Yeah, it was playing me up something silly this morning. So anyway, so we'll be back at 11 o'clock in the morning with a watch party, and then Natalie will be back. Yeah, with a craft knife. Natalie will be back at 2 o'clock, and then I will be back. Natalie will be back again with the watercolour class, the last one of the year, at 4 o'clock. So thank you all very much, and we look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.